Welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to go here. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. And that is downstairs. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. The 1-0. Happ lays off. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high.
3-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Outside low, 1-1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
To the right side. Edmonds slings to first, and Tucker is retired. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Seiya Suzuki, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Michael Busch stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two outs. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Chris Taylor leading things off and takes a strike. And here it comes. That one fouled off. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's Mookie Betts. And the slider just misses. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Betts leads off first with 1 away. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at first, 1 away. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Freddie Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Slider for a strike. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. So the Dodgers leave one scoreless after one. Top of the second. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Yamamoto back to work. And that clips the inside corner. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The shortstop takes the ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
That is second baseman, Vigo Horner.
So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. That's outside, and that's ball one. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That's a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2. Tommy Edman at the plate.
One and out.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch misses. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, called strike. Man at second. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball high.
And another ball. Miguel Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. In the air, right field. Hernandez sizing this one up. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
1 strike.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pajes racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And it's fouled away. Happ hitting leadoff in today's game, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the veteran third baseman, Miguel Rojas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 1-1. And a curve is down and in. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside.
No strike.
Two out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Turns and fires to Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Popped up. Horner sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fourth inning underway, no score. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one in the dirt. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
1 out, runner at second. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 strike.
In the dirt. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Suzuki takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is 1 more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th, no score. Bottom of the 4th, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here's Freddie Freeman. And downstairs.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Throws to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And that one pulled foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right through there for a strike. And he chases that one. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Up next.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to third. In time to Bush, and they get the out on Smith. That ends the frame. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Yamamoto back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
These Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Late swing fouled off. And that one a little bit high.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Flied to right his first time. That one in there across the letters. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
One and two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Shaw at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side of the 5th. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Liner snagged at first.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Inside, ball 1. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And that one is inside. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1.
No.
Pajes, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Chris Taylor now, 0 for 2 in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now the 0-1. Outside. Hit in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for L.A., but they lead it 1-0. Top of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late swing, fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one way
Ball. 2
inside.
strike. 2-2. Count's full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Pitches in there. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. And there's a hit. Happ on his way to third. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Laser, base hit. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. That one clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Tucker, the runner at third. Suzuki at second with one away. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further tonight. And that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game and new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher on here, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Inside, just missed. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Swings through that high fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brad Keller. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now it's Mookie Betts. Infield shifted to the pull side. Keller goes 6 feet 5 inches, 255 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Eli Morgan up and loosening in the pen. Roberts warming up as well. And another ball.
2-0.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Mookie Betts blasts one out. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. They thought thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. There's a swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch misses way outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Soft contact in the air, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He is struck out, and he is walked. Tap foul at the plate. And it's even up.
Inside.
And that's a little high. Freeman leads off first with one away. That's too low. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Okay.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Will Smith to the plate. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And that's outside. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Swanson. He's got it. And the inning is over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball outside.
Fouled off down the right side. This one in the air. Freeman under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Drilled out towards left center field. Pajes sizing this one up. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down. Digging in, Matt Shaw.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Miguel Amaya. And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
Happ in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Yates, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one outside. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. And strike 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 runs in. Save! 3-2, they take the lead.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. 2 outs. In there at the knees. And a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
He goes down looking. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eli Morgan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here is Michael Conforto.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one off the mark. 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Andy
Andy Pajes.
Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Miguel Rojas at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Line to left. And foul ball. Almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First baseman, Michael Bush.
And the batter now, Michael Bush. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch just misses. Suzuki on at first, nobody out. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. To short, could be 2. Over to Edmund. Over to first, safe. Swanson digs in. 0 for 3 in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alex Vesia departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Blake Trinan.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
First and second, one out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball.
One ball. One
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also throwing. Two on, one out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ball line to center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now batting catcher, Miguel Amaya.
So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. A dive, nice stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Ethan Roberts.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes Chris Taylor. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Not even close there. And that is ball one. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low. Going to count 1-2. And that's outside. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Little dribbler up along third, but it kicks foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is outside. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Really important at that coming up now.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is upstairs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The other way, makes the catch for the second out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, second baseman, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Tying run at the plate. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard liner. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Foul ball there. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Tucker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Banda measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
2-0.
Next
3 ball,
offering way
no
off
strike.
the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that is out of play.
One ball, two strikes.
Now one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's down and away. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's two down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Just missed. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Conforto ranging back, and that is that. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Julian Merriweather.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Catcher, Will Smith.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. Foul ball. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And the pitch is outside, ball one. That one not close. Now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And now 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a ball.
One strike.
And ball four, two aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. Andy Pajes will hit next. That one hit to right. Suzuki snags it on the run.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Julian Merriweather won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Ryan Presley on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Just missed. Ripped into right field, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. Here comes Chris Taylor. That one drifts inside. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Tying run at the plate. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one inside. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. And that misses. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Smith on third. Conforto at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One strike away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Chopped left side, but it kicks foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Two outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.